Okay. I think it's going to switch over. There it goes. Maybe. You're muted.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Alright. For those of you who do not know us, hi, welcome to my channel. I am writer Sam Wicker and I write romantasy or romantic fantasy, and all of it has some spice on the page with differing levels. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. You want to introduce yourself?
I am her other half.
Very
I am a overall, I guess, geek. Um, I dabble every blue moon in writing. I still believe that her writing is way better than mine, but that
no.
is beside the point.
Hmm.
And yeah, I am here for love and support, and hopefully not to take over the entire 2 hour stream and talk.
Yeah, for real. But it'll be okay. Um, Restream isn't going to show it, but we had Soledad join us, and hello. They joined around 2 o'clock to have like this placeholder for when we started. So hopefully YouTube isn't doing its YouTube thing and not letting them know that we started. But yeah. Anyway, it is Sci-Fi Day. So, what is your favorite sci-fi book or movie? Can you narrow it down to one? If you can narrow it down to one.
Me? That's a really hard question. Um, Probably my favorite sci-fi book is one of my favorite novels ever, which is Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert Heinlein.
Gotcha.
So it's yet to be adapted into a decent movie. Um, there's a lot of sci-fi movies that I really, really love. I think one of my favorites in the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years is the movie Moon.
Yeah.
So Sam Rockwell is working on a moon by himself and he starts to see things. It is a very well done performance, and I think that it goes a lot into what you do in solitude and how that solitude can kind of break you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. There's a lot of really great sci-fi books. Dark Matter is absolutely my number two by Blake Crouch. I have not seen. We haven't watched the TV adaptation on Apple TV yet, but I burned through that book in like 3 days. It was absolutely phenomenal, and it had a lot of really grounded sci-fi science into it about parallel worlds and traveling between those. And yeah, I really enjoyed Dark Matter a ton.
Right. Um, I can't say that I have a favorite sci-fi book because I am more of a fantasy person. Period. But Anne McCaffrey, I think, would be. I know it's more fantasy, or some people say hers is more fantasy, but there are sci-fi elements to her books. I mean, it's very technical and scientific, and that's why I liked it because she did animal behavior very, very well. Uh, but yeah, I that's mine.
Well, I
As
mean, if
far as
we're talking, McCaffrey's, oh my God, what is it called?
the
The
ones that
Dragon Universe.
Yeah, Dragon Rider's a Pern. Or
Yeah, the Pern. If you were talking the Pern universe, I mean, it is a even mix of fantasy and sci-fi.
yeah, it is because
So,
like I said, she did animal behavior for that series of books very, very well. I mean, it all started right off the bat with the interactions with the dolphins, I think. Um, but yeah,
yeah,
it's got a lot of it's got a lot of science in there.
I mean, they're solid books. They really are. I tend to like her Corner series, which is pure sci-fi, a
Hmm.
little bit more, but that's just me. But yeah, with Pern, I mean, it is a really good mix of the fantasy elements as well as the future science.
Yeah. Another one is N.K. Jemisin. Sorry, she just came to my head, but she's another one of my favorite authors, and a lot of hers is very dystopian. Um, so there is science there as well. So she's sci-fi, pretty sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, anything dystopian, in my opinion, is consider should be considered science fiction, just
Hmm.
because of the way that science is an integral part of the
That is,
surviving a post-apocalyptic
yeah.
world.
Bone Shaker is another one. It's kind of like steampunky, grunge punk, whatever.
Hmm.
Sherry something. I can't remember her last name.
I don't know. It's on
Priest,
the shed.
Sherry Priest, I think.
It's in a box
Um,
in the shed, or it's on the shelf in your room. I can't
I think
remember.
it's on a shelf in my room somewhere. I'm not sure where though. My favorite sci-fi, anything from Indy Shar or The Blood We Spill from Joe Havens. If it counts as sci-fi. Oh, let's fix. So I doubt anyone know that, but it's a damn shame because it's the best. I'll add it to our list. Um, I love sci-fi, but I have to admit I read it less nowadays. Would love to get back to it and a bit more, but also I want to write, play piano, and I'm starting a new job, so I need more time. Yes, I totally, totally believe that.
I say that with every game that I have and all the plethora of books we have.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's one of those. I need more time. Adulting sucks.
yeah.
I don't want to adult anymore. I want to do the things that I spent my time adulting that I've bought so that I can actually enjoy them.
That's the
I
reason
will
why.
say, I will say, one of my favorite sci-fi shows. I mean, there's a ton of those. That's a much easier topic
Yeah,
because Star Trek, for the most part, is pretty solid. I still have opinions about Voyager that I won't get into. Um, Farscape is by far one of my favorites. The reboot of Battlestar Galactica. You could even consider the Twilight Zone science fiction,
yeah.
just because it deals with alternate realities. So there's a
Well,
ton
there's
of
like
sci-fi shows.
some time travel in there. There's like an episode with like a Frankenstein kind of monster in there. I mean, Twilight has everything.
To Serve Man,
Yeah.
that is pure science fiction.
Mm. I've
Yeah,
really liked Star Trek so far. I haven't read anything about it. It's all been shows and movies. I'm really enjoying Lower Decks because we've been watching that lately. But whenever they put Carl Urban as the Doc,
Kelvin Universe. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the Kelvin Universe because that's what they call that trilogy. I still like the Kelvin Universe for what it is. It's a solid reboot while still acknowledging the originals.
yeah.
So, I mean, I gladly have them on the shelf along
Hmm.
with all the good Star Trek movies.
Hmm.
I only own one odd numbered Star Trek movie. All the rest of my Star Trek movies that I own in the core Star Trek movies are all even numbers except for Star Trek 3. Because Star Trek 3 bridges the gap between 2 and 4. It really it does because the first one's standalone. It's okay. Vigor is kind of annoying. It's okay. Two is a masterpiece. Four is one of the best movies that they could have ever made in the 1980s. Three just bridges the gap. Six is a solid Star Trek film. I take that back. I do own seven because I do own Generations. So I own two odd numbers ones.
Hmm.
But Generations, again, bridges that gap between original series and passes the torch to next generation. And
Hmm.
then First Contact, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't need anything after First Contact.
See, with me, like, if I was to say like my absolute favorite sci-fi show, it would have to be Stargate.
Stargate's a
Um,
solid choice.
and I really, really hope that this reboot or sequel or whatever it is that they're going to be making is not going to suck.
As long as it's better than Stargate Universe
Yeah,
or
Stargate Universe
Stargate
was rough.
Atlantis,
Atlantis was okay.
Atlantis could have
Um,
been way better.
as long as you just skip certain episodes. I mean,
But the original Stargate TV series, that one was pretty solid for
yeah,
the most part.
Stargate SG-1, and the original movie was really good too.
Yep.
Um, I don't have a TV, and I'm trying my best not to watch anything because I tend to binge watch anything I start, and then I don't even eat, let alone do things I should. Totally get that.
That's a reason not to have a TV.
Yes, it is. I do that with if I get like zoned in on a project, even if it's just making social media posts, and I get like my blinders on or whatever, I will work on that until he calls.
Hmm.
And
And
I'm
even
gonna,
then, it's like, all right, cool. Let me call you back whenever I'll see you in a few minutes because you were zoned in.
yeah. And half the time I forget to eat.
Hmm.
Not that you can tell.
That's why I ask you to make sure that you've eaten.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So, do we want to get into a sprint?
Sure.
Sure. Needs it go to work? Right. Just knock this out. Awesome. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch this to that. Is that better?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So since it's Friday and it's Chatty Fridays, I'm only going to do 30-minute sprints and we're going to have an 8-minute break. Whereas my usual days that we do 45-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks in between. So during the 30 minutes, you can be productive in any way that you need to be, whether that is reading, writing, editing,
Arithmetic.
um, arithmetic, algebra, um, or looking up some new sci-fi books or whatever to see if you can add them to your TBR, and we'll go from there. So don't forget to hydrate. My only goal this year is to write daily, so I should start writing. Yes, let's do that. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms if you have rumblies and tumblies. And don't forget to look away from your screen if you have been staring at it for a long time for at least 20 minutes or 20 blinks. Not 20 minutes, 20 seconds or 20 blinks. And we will get started in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, how did everybody do on that one? I got in 428 words, so I just need 72 more to hit my 500 a day goal that I have going on for January.
Yay!
Yep. There. Now your face isn't covered.
Okay.
We had a Laura join us. She just wrote a birthday card. Time to find the stamps. Folks that came in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Laura mailed one to her grandma yesterday and now one to a friend. That's awesome. We need to start sending cards.
I like getting stuff in the mail that's not packages or bills
Yeah, for real.
or junk.
I had,
It does warm my heart whenever we get something that's real.
yeah. I toyed with the idea of doing like, this is way later in the career, but like doing book boxes or um, some kind of physical media, like letters from the characters or something like that, to some of my fans. Like if they sign up for like a membership somewhere, but we'll see if that ever happens. Um, 200,
Yes, I'm not gonna.
283 words, not much, but I'm starting a new chapter, and that's always slower. Yes, it is. You got this. 283 words you didn't have before. Cat Paw's very sleepy, but even I can tell that's not Kona. Yeah,
Kona is over there though.
yeah, she is snoring beside him on the couch.
Yes.
But yeah. Um, so yeah, we were talking about sci-fi because today is Sci-Fi Day. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything to add to that conversation.
Oh, I did think about another sci-fi book that I really enjoyed.
uh,
It's one that I actually got on my Kindle. It's called Famous Men Who Never Lived. And I like the concept of it because it's people from one Earth who had like this catastrophic event happen, and they end up being transferred to another Earth, and they just have to live their lives, but they're seen as like immigrants
hmm,
because they're not from that Earth, they're not from that city, and but they still have things and history and knowledge and memories of the same places but on another Earth.
interesting.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. And anything like that, I'm personally a sucker for like alternate world stuff
Right.
because there's a lot of it. And I kind of forgot that technically 1984 and Fahrenheit 451 are considered sci-fi books.
I would make an argument for
As is
that
Dune.
for today's day and age, but yeah. Anyway.
Hmm.
uh, Today is Solenette's birthday. Well, happy birthday! Thank you for letting us know so that we could kind of celebrate a little bit with you. So happy birthday!
Happy Womb Eviction Day.
You always have to be weird. Um,
Well, yeah.
yeah. Uh, Today's birthday. I got 0 cards. So disappointing, but I really got a nice present for my sister. So there's that. Yes, very good. But it's sad to get just packages and bills delivered. Yeah, it is. Laura's back. Wrote 3 postcards. Awesome. Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, the January babies.
You're January,
I
baby.
am. Barely, but I am.
Hmm. Still
Yeah.
counts.
My great grandmother was a January baby, and my step grandmother is a January baby, and my uncle Hugo is a January baby. Kyle's a January baby.
My dad was a January
Yeah.
baby.
And mom and dad were Aquariuses, but they are both February. So all three of us were Aquariuses living with a Scorpio and a Cancer.
So,
What?
just noises outside.
Oh. You're very welcome. Let's see. Natasha Pulley's The Mars House. Have not. That might be something that you need to add, babe.
Yeah. Indeed.
Laura's dad is a January baby, and so is Liz's. It's awesome. I don't know anyone born in January. Everyone in my family has birthdays in September. I get that.
Wow.
It's the opposite for me. Like everybody was born January, February. Um, but like my sister is in June and my brother is November. So
Needless to say, everybody in Saul's family had a lot of loving to give in December and early January.
I love you. What? Don't be weird. No, I can't say
I'm not
that to
being
you because
weird.
you're just automatically weird.
I feel personally attacked by that remark.
Laura says I just had homemade cheddar broccoli soup. May need
Ooh.
seconds. That sounds delicious.
We have broccoli.
We do.
We have
We
cheddar.
do.
I wonder if we have the makings of
We
soup.
don't have any stock. I don't think.
Crap.
I don't think we do. We might need to check. I know we've got uh not soy stock, but miso soup stock. So I wonder.
Mm,
No, I don't.
that wouldn't work with
Yeah, I think that would be.
broccoli soup.
Yeah, we don't have anything that we could use for stock. Man. Laura's immediate family is January, April, May times two, and June and July spread out at the first of the year. I actually don't celebrate much. It's so early after Christmas and New Year that I'm tired of celebrating. Needless to say, try to get birthday cake for 2nd of January unless you bake it yourself. Yeah. Um, I get that. One of our friends is December 3rd, and even with it just being 22 days away from Christmas, it's still right after Thanksgiving. And she's like, I hate being a December baby. Laura enjoys sci fi and horror. Horror. The Thing. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Anything by John Carpenter. Yeah. I will. I will say that anything by John Carpenter, whether it's his horror stuff or his sci-fi stuff, is absolute chef's kiss. So
You can use miso instead of stock. Would it still taste okay for cheddar broccoli, though?
I don't know.
Broccoli cheddar. I don't know why I said that backwards.
We might have to experiment with
Yeah.
that. Maybe because now I want soup.
I know we've got plenty of tomato soup, and you got stuff to make chili. So
Yeah,
maybe you can make chili.
but I got to get out hamburger out of the freezer first.
That's fine. You want me to do that?
I'll get it out later.
Okay. But I really kind of want Katsudan like we had planned too.
Well, then you make katsudan. That's why I bought an onion.
Yeah.
An onion.
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 What do you work tomorrow?
I think 12 to 8. Let me double check.
Oh yeah, you do 12 to 8, and then Sundays 10:45 to 6. I can make katsudon tomorrow if you want to do the chili tonight.
Maybe. It just depends on if the hamburger meat gets thawed in time.
No.
If we do another sprint, I'll pull out hamburger meat and put it in the kitchen sink.
Okay.
Um,
Now I want Covent Garden tomato soup.
what is
I
that?
don't know.
Is that a particular brand and or restaurant style?
To the Googles.
Hi, Kona. Kona woke up from her nap.
Oh yeah. She heard us talking about soup.
What are you doing, baby? What? 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 You want to say hi to
She's
everybody?
grumbling.
Hmm? You want to go outside? Is that it? And everybody probably heard
Yeah.
that. There's Kona paw right there. What? What?
Oh, it comes in a
Okay. Or,
carton. Tomato and basil.
huh.
That's pretty cool. Mediterranean classic.
So I will pop off of here momentarily so we can take her
Yeah,
outside.
brand in the UK. I think it's a British brand. Okay. Of course, because we can't have anything. Mm. No, I'm not going to say that because that's not true. We'll have to try one. I never cooked that one myself. Yeah. It sounds really good. Maybe when we, because we have friends over in the UK, Scotland, and one in Finland, or maybe he's in Norway. I can't remember which one. But maybe we'll make a trip over there one time, and I'm sure that the Drew rather will make us want that tomato soup. But yeah, or maybe if we have to escape our country, uh, I don't know.
I have too much crap to pack.
It used to be the store bought one, yeah. So we can't leave the country because you have too much crap to pack.
Yep, I have too much crap.
Oh goodness, y'all. All right. So with that being said, let's get into our second sprint. Um, it will be 30 minutes again, and then we'll have another chat. So don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms if you have rumblies and the tumblies, especially with the talk of the cheddar and broccoli and tomato soups. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got kind of caught up and I didn't do my word count.
I use the AI assistant on my phone to find a song that's been in my head for the last week and a half. The problem is that the song is in French. So it took me this long to figure out that the song in my head is Il est né le divin enfant. So,
Interesting.
yeah. But I remember that I still remember all the words to Alaveta. So,
I don't think I know that or remember that. Kona.
mhm.
I did 420 that time. So I've written 848 for the day.
Very nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get rid of that caption. Da-da-da-da. Soldat, my whole ancestry is from Czech, maybe a bit German further in the past, but nothing too interesting to explore. We had Tandon Turner join us over on Twitch. Hello, hello. Mad respect for the Pomodoro. Yes, definitely. Eva's Web is struggling. Ready Player One came to mind for favorite sci-fi, but favorites aren't my jam. I just really enjoyed both the movie and the book. I can see that. That was a lot of nods to nostalgia, kind of.
I love Ready Player One. The first time I listened to it.
Yeah.
The second time I listened to it, because I bought the audiobook that was done by Will Wheaton.
Right.
Um, the second time I listened to it, I realized how pandering it was to the reader, because in order for Wade to have all the knowledge that he has, it's just like reference ad nauseum the whole time.
Yeah, but your brain is like that half the time.
Yeah, but granted, it's all shit that I know, like the Pac-Man glitch and Lady Hawk and going through Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
It's all stuff that I know, but the second time it just felt like it was, I'm gonna put as many references in here to make people happy.
Gotcha.
I like the fact that the movie was slightly different,
Right.
although certain things were so different it didn't really make sense.
It's
But
Hollywood. They can't do a full 100% adaptation.
yeah, I mean, because there were just certain things that were just totally different. But the problem with the second book, and it's the reason why I kind of rage quit the second book, is that with the second book, it just felt like, with the exception of Artemis, the other three learned nothing. All this good that they did in the first book, you start reading the second book, and it's just like poof.
I don't think I got into the second.
Artemis is like, we've got all this money, we can change the world, and they're like, nah,
Mm-hmm.
we want to do this instead.
Yep.
That's why I kind of rage quit the second one,
I got you.
because it's like you learn nothing.
You could
Although
be fair.
his other book because he did a book in between Ready Player One and Ready Player
Mm-hmm.
Two, which is basically The Last Starfighter,
Mm-hmm.
but that one was enjoyable. I mean, it really was. It was The Last Starfighter, but it was still very enjoyable
Yeah.
because, yeah, The Last Starfighter begat the Futurama episode, which begat Pixels, which begat the other book by Ernie. What is that? Something went wrong. Try reloading the page.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Mine popped up with a weird pop up.
You're weird.
But yeah, Ready Player One, I mean, the first time it was very enjoyable. It really was.
I liked it.
It's, I don't know.
You just made the mistake of listening to it too for a second time.
Yeah, I think that was probably it. Because I was so excited. And then there are certain parts of it to where when I listened to it the second time, it was like, all this is an info dump.
Mm.
But it's nothing that's prevalent information. It's just a whole info dump of references.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what got me the second time is it almost felt like a Family Guy episode.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that pisses me off about Family Guy is that so American Dad. I know this is a weird tangent, but every episode of American Dad has a cohesive story. It is here's plot A, here's plot B, but you're following the two plots, and it's a story.
Uh-huh.
Family Guy is 99% of the times nothing but cutaway gags.
Yeah.
It's like here's a little bit of a story and then a barrage of cutaway gags.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the second time listening to it, it kind of felt like was an episode of Family Guy where it's like here's a little bit of story and then a whole bunch of cutaway gags that you need to know all this information in order to get the reference to.
Gotcha.
And me, I know like 90% of the cutaways on Family Guy anyway. So, but it just I much prefer like a cohesive story
Mm-hmm.
versus relying on the cutaway gags.
Right.
So I
Hey,
don't know.
look, I managed to stop the timer before it actually went off.
Yay!
We had a cat join us over on Twitch and talking about the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K subs marathon here. If y'all want to sign up, the link is in the description, but I will also pop it into the chat as well. It is running in February from February 8th to 15th, and it is a bunch of live streams that we are doing back to back to back to back. So if you want to sign up to host or co-host, here is the link.
And let me tell you, people, she's been putting in the work. She's trying to get people to join. It's going to be a really good event. Don't let all the work that Sam has done go in vain.
No. This is for the
I'm going to go.
This is for the community. So this is to help everybody grow their community and channel, and just find new to them AuthorTubers and BookTubers maybe.
It is for the community, but you've done all this work on your own for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've got help this time.
You do, but support. Yes. That's all I'm saying. Is that, join the streams, support this. It'll be a good time.
Thank you, baby. Laura did more postcards. Eva says, I gave the doggo meds at 2 for his appointment, and the bottle says, do a test run to see how long it takes to take effect. And I didn't see that until 2, so I'm just hoping the dog is sleepier than he appears. Oh no. He's getting sedation for no clippings at the vet at 4. Ah, gotcha. That could be an idea that we do for Kona too, so that we don't have to like torment her with us clipping her nails. Sold at 715 words in total. Nice. My ideal goal is just 500 words a day, so I'm good for today. We'll have a busy year, so I'm trying not to push myself too much. Awesome. You got this. Liz cut some words out, changed others. Word Hippo and I am buddies today. I love that website so much. It's so helpful. Laura says Roy is so soft and warm right now. I love him so much. Yes. You can listen to Kona snoring too on his side. I've seen The Last Starfighter. The scene where the cover is pulled back mid transformation was horrific.
I remember seeing The Last Starfighter in theaters. And yeah, the first time that you see I can't remember his name. The old man, when he turns into his lizard form, it's just like, whoa, what is this?
Shoot, what was his name?
It's been so long since I've seen that. That's one of those that I am honestly ashamed that I don't have in my movie collection. It's been one of those where it's like, I'm going to get it eventually, and eventually never comes. So I need to correct that because it is still such a good movie.
Greg. No. That's not the right name, is it? Robert Preston.
Centauri.
There you go.
Yeah, Centauri.
I was getting there, slowly but surely.
Who's put that out and hide that?
Sorry, I was walking the fam out to the car to go to the doctor, or I'd gotten to thinking, no worries, I got it. So that I was really nice. It was really nice to spend some time with you, but I need to get some sleep. I'm actually visiting family, and it says tiring as I remember. Love them to bits, but the exhaustion, I get that. Have a wonderful night. Get some sleep, and we will see you next time. Let's see.
And good job on getting the words in
Yes,
today.
very much so. Kat says, had to run up and check my soup that is on stove. Mom's not feeling well, so making homemade soup. Nice. Today is apparently soup day, and I like it.
Well, it will hopefully be chilly day for us later.
We will have to experiment with that miso stock. I think it's miso stock. Pretty sure it's miso stock. Is Kona like right beside you?
She is. Does she sound like she's right beside
me?
me?
She sounds like she's right on top of you.
Yep.
The Hubs made turkey soup the other day, and it smells so good, but I dislike soup. Huh. Soup and zoop to me. Kat says she left work today to go to the doc. She isn't going back to work till Monday. Oh, goodness. I hope she gets to feeling better soon. Liz says, I discovered 2 new sprinting accounts over the last few days, both under 1,000 subs. How do people find out about the event? So the sign up form does have a lot of the information. So if you just share it, then I will also email them probably about 2 to 3 days after they sign up, because I'm trying to do like bulk emails all together, and I will send them more information in that email. So another way is to just let them DM me if they want on like Instagram or even Facebook. I think you have me on both. Uh, Also, there is a Discord if they are Discord savvy. So if they want to join it, there's that. But yeah. Probably the best way is just to send them the form to fill out. Now that I say that, I'm second guessing how much information I have on the form. What do you mean I'm offline? I know I am not offline at Google Docs. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm torn.
What?
Because there are 3 different Blu-rays for The Last Starfighter. There's the standard release. There is the Arrow 4K Arrow Blu-ray, and then there is a 4K disc by Arrow. But I don't know what the quality difference is.
I don't know. Any of the reviews?
You know,
Kat says, my focus has been setting up spreadsheets and things for the February challenge. Yes, I saw that, and I am probably going to dump my challenge and join yours because it sounds very similar. So I'll probably just join in on yours. But announcing the stream today, so all of the spreadsheets should be done now, so I can go sign up for stuffs. Awesome. She's doing a, is it For the Love of Words, I think, challenge for February, which will work really well for the marathon too, because we're going to have writing and reading sprints. Yes, For the Love of Words. Okay, cool. See, I remember some stuff.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit, every now and then. Maybe. Yeah, this month I'm doing Jan Your Story is the name of the challenge. I found it online somewhere, and I'm going to try to do 500 words a day. So far, it's the second day in January, and I have done 500 words for both days. So yay! But yeah, maybe let's see, February. I had the For the Love of Novellas, because it was going to be like a 60,000 word challenge. There is the ruler that I have been searching for. These are the drones that you have been searching for. Wow, my brain is everywhere. I'm sorry, y'all.
Why are you
I
apologizing?
don't know, because whiplash. I don't want to give it to people. Yeah, I had For the Love of Novellas, which is 60K. So two novellas, It Takes Two kind of thing. But yeah, I like the For the Love of Words better. Because honestly, I think running a marathon and trying for 60K words would be a little much for me.
You'll be fine. You can do it. I believe in you.
Huh. All right.
Yep, she is like right beside me.
Okay. You know, show her on camera for a second.
Yeah.
Mm. Look at her. She's all curled up. I love that dog.
Mm-hmm.
Laura says, at least you have a brain. Mine fell out. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like mine's gone too.
It's because you've been hanging around me too much.
No. Yes, don't burn yourself out. For real. I know the last time that I did the marathon, it felt like I didn't get any sleep whatsoever. So,
Because you didn't.
because I didn't. Um, so this time, since I have help, I have two very awesome helpers right now, and I have a couple of other people advertising and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this time I won't feel the need to stay awake for 7 days straight. Uh, yeah,
I certainly hope
yeah,
not.
adorable. I know the times that I did sleep, it was like crash and burn, and I was like asleep for like 10 hours, it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Liz says, I'm on day 3 of migraine head, so I can't talk. Oh gosh. I hope that goes away. I'm, I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't wish that on my greatest enemy. Yeah, please don't burn yourself out. Liz says, oh, the super snorer herself. Yes.
At least her cough is mainly gone.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. So, 2 days ago,
Yes.
2 days ago, Kona started doing this really like deep in the throat cough. And we couldn't figure out what it was. Like, there was nothing in her mouth or in her throat really except for some phlegm. And she was breathing okay. Her gums weren't turning blue or anything. She was still eating. She was still drinking water. It was a cough, though. So, of course, we're kind of worried. Um, and I kind of let it ride that first day just because, again, her gums weren't turning blue. She was still eating. She was still drinking water and stuff. So she was still acting.
Doing all the
Yeah.
things.
Um, and she was sleeping fine too. So, yeah. Um, the second day, she was still coughing, and it was a little less often than the first day, but it was still a cough. So I like pried her jaws open and took one of those little dental mirrors and like scraped a lot of that phlegm out. Well, not a lot, but enough. And it was just white. It was just phlegm. There was nothing in it. There was no color or anything. And again, her gums were good. She was still eating and drinking. So I'm thinking that maybe it's just an allergy of some sort. Maybe she got into something and it caused an allergic reaction. I don't know. But today she's only coughed once, right? Twice?
Once or
Yeah.
twice.
So I don't know. Maybe she cleared it out.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
I do, because I hate when she doesn't feel good.
Mm. She was acting
And
normal
again,
though. I mean, all 3 days she was acting normal. She was still, whenever we let her out, she was still rolling around in the grass and huffing and shaking, shaking all the grass off and doing her usual thing. So, I don't know. It's weird. That was a big snort.
I don't know.
But yeah, I got to actually use my what little vet training I have.
Mhm. You did good, dear.
Yes, dear. Um, but yeah, if your animal ever has a cough or trouble breathing, make sure to check their gums. If their gums start turning a different shade, then go to a emergency vet immediately. Hands down, no hesitation. Find a vet. And the fact that she's snoring like her usual self too is like another
Hmm.
sign that she's fine.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that she was snoring like her normal self. It's just then all of a sudden she would cough, and it sounded like she had,
Emphysema.
COPD or something. I mean, that was a I've been smoking for the last 10 years cough. That was a yeah, yeah, I vape
Mm.
cough.
And I did take her for a walk yesterday too to see if I could uh, exercise it
Help
out of
get it
her
out.
because she gets to breathing heavy and panting whenever we go for a walk. So I was kind of hoping if there was anything stuck in there that she would cough it up with the panting, and she didn't do. She didn't even really cough on the walk either. She coughed once when we got back home, but that was it. So more than likely, it's just
Phlegm.
phlegm. Yeah. Okay. So anything else we want to talk about?
Um, Not off of the top of my head. Just everybody pass the marathon on to other creators.
Yep.
Invite them to it. That way they can make it the best marathon
Yep.
possible.
And if
And hopefully
yeah,
everybody's channel will grow over a
yeah.
thousand.
And if anybody has any questions, they can ask them when they're filling out the form, or they can hit me up on any of my videos on my channel or any of the posts about it that I have on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Um, and we will go from there. But it's a lot of fun. I know one of the questions was like, I don't want to sign up for all the days at this time, and it's like, no, 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 no. You just that's the reason why I have like the time slot in one question that you prefer, and then in another question there are days that you prefer. So what I do is I use both of that and say your best days are Mondays at 3. And I go over to the schedule and I try to put you in on Monday at 3. And that's the only one, if that's your preferred time and that's your only time that you can do it, that's the only time that I put you on the schedule for. We are also trying something a little new this year where you can insert yourself into the schedule at your preferred time as well. And that is one of the links that I send you after you fill out the form in the email. So, yeah. Wow. wasn't that my niece-in-law said we need to put her on the CPAP machine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to be able to sleep like a dog.
Yeah.
All right, we better get off of here. Here is the link to the AuthorTube writing playlist, just in case you want to do some stream hoppage. Most of these are going to be on YouTube, so sorry for my Twitch people, but Twitch is usually really good about showing you who's live and stuff too, so they're a little bit better at it than YouTube sometimes. Anyway, make sure that y'all sign up for the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K subs marathon. It's a lot of fun. And I will see you. Would it be possible to advertise it on the AuthorTube playlist? Maybe. That would be a Rach question because Rach works the playlist, I believe. So I will see. I know that during like the double down days, they have a little banner on the bottom usually that tells people that it's like the double down days with the heart breathings community, but it's like on the day of. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll ask her. Oh, Kat can do that too. Okay, cool. I will definitely email you.
Thank you, Kat.
Yes. Cool deal. Cool deal. Okay. Look for an email in a little bit. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for being chatty with us. And tomorrow I will be back at 3 p.m. for regular sprints where I do 45-minute timers with 5-minute breaks in between where we can get some more stuff done. Technically, I own the spreadsheet. I'm just not done in a while and super appreciate Rach. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Okay, so I will definitely email Kat about that. All right, and anything else that I need to say? Check out my books. All the links are down in the description. I highly recommend My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine because it is funny.
Yes.
And we will see y'all tomorrow, or I will see you tomorrow. He will be at work. Bye.